Hi everyone. So I've been reading a lot of people saying that they're still having problems getting their Super Jennie Menstrual Cup to open up for them. That they're fumbling with it. They just can't get the rim to open. It's leaking. So I wanted to go over how to get this, or how I got this cup to open. I know that I have already done a soft cup troubleshooting video, but I'm just going to talk about the Super Jennie specifically because I did kind of have to alter the way that I inserted this cup compared to my other soft cups. So a while back, I was having problems with softer cups, and I locked myself in the bathroom to figure out how to open this cup, or how to open those soft cups. And what I found was, if I folded it in any other fold besides a very, very simple fold, which for me was the U or C shape, I couldn't get the cup to open. You need a fold that you don't have to really fumble with. So my normal fold was the punch down fold, but with softer cups it just doesn't want to open because the back is soft. It doesn't like put that resistance to make it pop open. My daughter is able to use the Super Jennie with the punch down fold with no problem. My body, on the other hand, will not allow it to open. So, using the C or U fold, when I release it, it just pops open. So you're going to have to find a fold one that is going to work for you, that you don't have to fumble with so much. I'm not going to go over the other folds because that's not really what this video is supposed to be about. You'll have to find your own easy fold. So the second thing that I found when I insert a softer cup is that I have to only insert the cup halfway. I did try to insert it and allow it to open right away as soon as the rim was inside of my vaginal opening, but when it popped open, and it did pop open, it hit my urethra. And that is painful, or can be painful. It's uncomfortable. And so I didn't want to have to deal with that every single time. I inserted it about 3/4 of a way in, and already my muscles held that rim closed, so that didn't work. So my sweet spot is about halfway. And I'm going to bring in a real sophisticated, expensive device that's going to help me show you how I get my Super Jennie to open. And don't be jealous because it's so awesome. I'm kidding. This is just two top halves of plastic eggs that I got from the dollar store. It had a plant inside of it. So I just kind of used that. I didn't want to use a shot glass because my shot glasses are narrow. And then I didn't want to use a like a champagne glass because I wanted to be able to put my finger in the top so that you can see where approximately your cervix would be. I'm going to shut my laptop because it's putting more glare in my... I guess that really didn't help. I'm sorry about the glare. Anywhere I go in my house right now, I have a lot of windows and a lot of big windows, so there's going to be glare everywhere. And if I film this in the dark, you won't be able to see one thing. So anyhow, back to inserting the cup. Yeah, I just taped it together. Don't laugh at me. I'm just trying to help you. So I start off by using my easy fold, which is the C fold. And so your cup would be like this, but in reality, when you go to insert your cup, even though you fold it in this way, you usually grab it and hold it from below and then insert it going like this. So I'm going to turn my cup upside down or right side up, however you want to label that. But this is the way that your cup would be when you're inserting it into your vagina. So you always want to aim for your tailbone, and you insert your cup, And for me, that was halfway, which would stop around my fingers right there. I let my cup go, and the cup stays folded, kind of in that CU, whatever shape you want to call it. And I release my grip, and when it's like this, in this position, then I can insert my finger from that hole on the bottom, and I press it to my vaginal walls, up. I push up. So against the rest of my body is where you're pushing. And it kind of pushes your cup in when you insert your finger. And at that point, I slowly release my finger down. So you're creating this void when you push your finger up onto your wall. And when you drop it down, it releases your cup down. So then this would be much easier if you can see through my body, but you know, your vaginal walls stretch and they give when your finger is in there. And it's also moist, so using plastic against the silicone is a little bit harder to show you. But when the cup is open, that is when I use my finger to push the cup up and maneuver it into place. Usually I don't have to take my finger all the way out. I could just slide my finger around the cup and push it using the rim as my support. And at this point I could feel that the rim is open. I could feel that my cervix, my finger cervix here, is not sticking outside of my cup. And if it is, I kind of pull back on the cup a little bit, let my cervix drop in, and then continue to maneuver around the cup, making sure that the rim is open and the cup is pushed in. So I have a medium to high cervix, so this would all be inside of me, but because it starts to round up here, the cup is not going in all the way of this plastic. And what I do with the bottom of the cup is I just kind of, well, not like that, but I push this part in and tuck it right behind my pelvic bone, and it sits there. So, and I don't have any problems with this stem. I can feel it when I first put it in. Once I stand up and start moving around, my body kind of sucks in the cup a bit, and so I don't feel it at all. It's very soft. It moves in all directions. It doesn't give me any problems when I do feel it. It's smushy. So that is how I had to alter the way that I insert my Super Jennie cup. And I hope that it'll work for you. If it doesn't, I'm very, very sorry, but there might be something that you can alter, you know, using the tips that I just suggested to you. Just alter it a little bit and see if something else works for you. I don't want you to give up on this cup because it's a really, really good cup. It's well made. It has a really nice high capacity. And I had said in my other video, or my review part of the video, that I did forget that I was wearing this cup and that I had my period. I don't suggest this, but I did forget. I take a shower at night, so I inserted it at night. The next morning, I totally forgot about it altogether. And then that evening when I went to go take a shower before bed, that's when I remembered about the cup. And so when I went to go remove it, it spilled a little bit just because I'm moving. But I'm pretty sure it was to the very, very top, because when I actually had it out and I could see it, it was right at the suction release holes. My blood was to the suction release holes. And I was on a heavier period or heavier day at that time. I didn't leak at all. I didn't have any cramping. And so this quickly rose to the top of my favorites list. I have top 3 favorites, and there's a video on that, so I'm not even going to talk about that. But it did shoot up to, you know, one of my top 3 favorite cups. So please give it a try. Remember that menstrual cups have a learning curve. At least use it for 3 months before you say, you know, I can't deal with this. I want to find another cup. Just keep trying. Ask questions on the Facebook groups. There's a lot of wonderful people that will try to help you, give you suggestions, tell you their experiences. Maybe something that they say will help you if this doesn't work for you. But let us know how it went for you. Let me know how you like the Super Jennie and what you like the most about it in the description below. And I guess until I see you next time, take care. If you're interested in more menstrual cup information, cup versus cup comparisons, or personal reviews, please check out my channel, give my videos a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.